Well, hi everybody here on the KelbyOne Insider Blog. Scott Kelby here, and I just wanted to help some folks who yesterday during the webcast said that either some of their plugins didn't make it or none of their plugins made it over to the new Photoshop. But a lot of people, it all went over just fine and there was no problem. But for some people, there might be some left over. That's what we're going to look at. Step one is before you go to update, like when you go here to the Creative Cloud icon and you click on update, right? Go here to advanced options. Hit the little arrow so it drops down and turn off remove old versions. That way it doesn't overwrite the old one with all your plugins in it, right? Now again, most people, all their plugins moved over. Some people, they didn't move over. Just to be safe, turn off remove old versions and then click update. So that way I'll still have Photoshop 2017 and I'll have Photoshop 2018. So if it missed any plugins, I can move them over. Now, you see that it's at 3% of install. Rather than make you waiting through the magic of video, we will jump right to the end of the install. Here we go. All right, there we go. Let's hit, well, actually, we don't have to hit open. Let's go to our applications folder. And you'll see there we have the 2017 and the 2018. Let's look inside the 2018, and there is the all magical and important plugins folder, and there's not much there. And so I'm sure that if I were to launch it, there wouldn't be much there either. Let's go ahead to the 2018 CC, and let's go ahead and launch it, see what's there. It's important, by the way, that you keep Photoshop closed while we're doing all this, but let's go ahead and open it up and see what we have in our filters menu. Well, it looks like one of them actually, or two of them actually did make it over. The Athentech imaging, perfectly clear stuff made it over, digital film tools, but not the other stuff. So let's quit Photoshop. That's what I mean. You don't want to be moving filters and stuff while Photoshop is open. So let's go back to our applications folder. Let's go over here. I'm going to hold the command key on Mac and double click to open the 2018 folder and the plugins over here. Then let's go back to our 2017 plugins folder, right? Same thing, but the plugins for the old version. Hey, there's my filters, my Aurora stuff, right? There's my Nick collection. And over here is my Imagenomic stuff. All right, so we're just going to get filters, Google and Imagenomic, and move them over here. If you want to move them, just drag them. If you don't want to, you want to make a copy and play it safe, hold the Option key on Mac and just drag it over, and that way it'll make a copy. So it'll leave the old ones there. I just like to leave them there to make sure it still works. Now that I've moved them, I can go back and let's start 2018 and let's see if it worked. And hopefully it's that easy. It usually is, but you know, you want to hedge your bets. Ta-da! There they are, the Nick collection, all the stuff. It's all there. So that's it. That's as easy as it is. Drag it over to the plugins folder, restart Photoshop, and all should be right with the world. If that for some reason doesn't work, then you're down to the dreaded go re-download them and run the installer, because you may have a particular plugin that for whatever reason just dragging it over does not work. So if that's the case, then the most dire of all would be to go download the plugin again and run the installer again. I don't think you'll have to do this. For most folks, what I just showed you will do the trick. Well, thanks very much for watching. I appreciate you checking in, and I mostly appreciate you being a KelbyOne member. Thanks so much, guys, and we'll see you online.